Greetings, Captains. I am your host, Brent Justice. Welcome to my gaming channel, Justice Gaming. I'm in Star Trek Online, playing some of the new content in the Unraveled season update. I am playing through the new patrols that they released for this update, seeing what they're all about. I have now played the two patrols called Jupiter Gauntlet. I did normal mode and I did hard mode. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those patrols. Hard was definitely harder. And now I'm looking forward to seeing what the next one is. Bringers of War. Undertake simulation training exploring the defense of Mars against a randomly determined attack force. So similar to Jupiter Gauntlet, it'll be a random attack force every time you play. Normal shouldn't be too difficult, but hard will be more difficult as it gives you harder enemies to deal with. And this will be my first time playing Bringers of War patrol. So forgive me if I'm absolutely terrible. As I play it more and more, I will learn it. I am playing on the Vern Temporal Science Vessel. This is my science character. Let's begin Bringers of War. And if you haven't seen the two Jupiter Gauntlet Patrol videos, check those out. Let's see what we have to do with this one. Ooh, that's pretty.
Our recent defense effort at Mars identified some issues in our existing doctrine. Today's simulation will generate tactical data we can use to resolve those issues. We'll be assessing your performance against a randomly selected hostile force. Good luck.
Enemy forces are approaching Mars at high warp. They will be here momentarily. Unfortunately, evacuation efforts here are not complete. Join us in transporting civilians from Mars and delivering them to the evacuation fleet in orbit. We'll conduct evac operations as long as we're able, and protect the transports from attack.
I don't particularly like this type of patrol because they made a whole TFO about this, where you have to make a choice between beaming up the civilians or fighting the group mob. I would just rather fight the group mob, but if I do that, will I fail the part where you're supposed to save the civilians? It's hard to do both at the same time. That's all I'm saying. It's hard to do both. It's like, do I go save all the people and just let the mobs kill everybody, or do I go destroy the mobs and let the civilians die? I don't know. So I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't like being split up like that and having to try to do two things at once. Yeah, it wants you to beam people up, but at the same time, it's going to bring in enemies, right? Yeah. Ooh, this will be hard on hard also. See, while I'm doing this, they're attacking.
Take the refugees to the transports by the station. They'll carry them to safety.
Yeah, more are attacking. While I go over here and try to beam these guys up, I got stuff happening back there that I can't deal with. Like, I want to go over there and take those guys out, but I'm supposed to go over here and save these civilians too. How can I do it all at the same time? I just can't. It is impossible. I can't be there and here at the same time. So I got 3 of them, and now where do I go? I go over here and take them to them. But while I'm doing this, you know, all that's happening out there. But I do have to do it. It looks like that's required because you have to get 6. So I have to do this part of it.
More enemy ships inbound. Keep picking up those refugees.
Yeah, so I can't just go killing enemies. I have to save the people. It's required. Okay, I got 3 of them. So now I have to go way over here to dump them. I have to go away from the fighting. See, there's nothing I can do about these enemies here.
Rear shields failing.
Let's see what happens when I get all 6 of them here. Alright, just defeat the remaining forces, that's it.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
The transports are safely away. Now we need to deal with the remaining.
And I guess that's it. Okay.
Work. We'll analyze
Triple
the data
skill
you
points,
collect
patrol mark
from
package,
defense
experience,
doctrine on Mars.
expertise, dilithium,
Thank you.
daily
Participating in
event
today's
progress.
You may return to your regular duties at your convenience. Quinn out.
Yeah, sure. Not yet. Let's talk about this one. Alright, I don't like this patrol, and the reason why is you don't get to fight much. The goal is just save the civilians. So you have to move away from all the fighting that's going on back here to go first grab the people here and then go dump them to the ships over here, and it's just a bunch of effing everything, you know what I mean? Hitting F on everything. Hit F to beam the civilians up, hit F to dump the civilians on the ship, and you just don't get to do a whole lot of actual, you know, space fighting until the very end. Then it gives you one group mob, and yeah, it's pretty intense. They gave you a hive ship there with that enemy, and so yeah, that's pretty intense. I imagine you'll get like the capital ship with like every enemy, and so I imagine the hard mode will be this, but just harder hitting enemies, and the end will be like a dreadnought type ship from the enemy. That's probably what will happen, but it's just not as much fun as the Jupiter Gauntlet. I really prefer the Jupiter Gauntlet more than this one. Now the visuals here are really, really, really nice with the Mars down below and the station. Yeah, visuals look great. But this is not my favorite type of patrol, and also the TFO that was based on this is not my favorite TFO. So that's just my personal opinion. You may disagree with me. You may absolutely love this and this be your favorite patrol in the whole wide world, and that's fine and great. It is, however, not mine. And so would I play this patrol again? No. After these demonstrations that I'm doing today for this playthrough, I will probably never touch this patrol again. I will touch Jupiter Gauntlet a lot. In fact, I'm probably going to use Jupiter Gauntlet for ship reviews and for testing ship builds, but not this one. This one's kind of pointless for that. That's just my overall thoughts. Let me know what you think below. I am now going to try the hard mode, which will be something. So we'll give it a shot and see what hard mode does. Yes, but thank you all for watching my playthrough of Bringers of War. Let me know what you think of this patrol in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.